Because when I was in elementary school, I think that's when they had just broke up. And I used to have some weird moments because I'll be walking down the hallway at school and teachers would just point at me and be like, that's Tamika Scott daughter. They won't say, hey, none of that. They'll just be like, that's Tamika Scott daughter. They'll be like, oh yeah. And they just walk off. I'll be like, hey, I got a name.
You are listening to Brink Radio.
What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums. You are tuning in to Brink Radio right here on 96.3 FM. Talk about bumping 96.3 because, you know, Brink put the B in bumping. Listen, I want y'all to kick off your shoes and relax your feet because you partying with 96.3. My bad. I'm doing the wrong thing. My fault. But we got royalty in the building, man. We got my girl, Young Niyah, coming straight out of Clayco. What's happening?
What's good? What's good?
Hey, first and foremost, I got to say thank you for being a guest on the show. It really means a lot to have you stumping. And, well, you stumping from the A-Town, but you stumping in the M-Town right now.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
The A to the M. You understand me? This is what we doing. So, like I say, we got a lot to talk about, man, because, you know, I did my little intro. It was kind of like paying homage to moms. I know we got to start out with moms, you know. So who is your mother for the people who don't know?
My mother is Tamika Scott of the multi-platinum group Xscape.
Multi-platinum. I mean,
shout out Xscape and my girls.
We just not go skate over that part. Multi-platinum. Ain't nobody hardly going platinum these days in the 2025 crib. We talk about other world crib. So what is it like, man? Because to me, those are some gigantic shoes to fill. Like, what is it like for you?
I mean, for me, it's like, it's normal to me because my mama knows how to put on a business hat and then take it off and put on a mama hat. So to me, it's normal. But I mean, it's cool. It is different, but it's cool. Like, I love it. I wouldn't trade my mama for nobody in the world.
So, like, growing up, like, did you, because you know how it is, like, that's your mom, but she's also famous. Did you ever have those, like, odd moments where it's like, oh my gosh, that's such and such, or this celebrity is right here, right in front of me? Like, what was it like?
I've had odd moments like, okay, say like, because when I was in elementary school, I think that's when they had just broke up. And I used to have some weird moments because I'll be walking down the hallway at school and teachers would just point at me and be like, that's Tamika Scott daughter. They won't say, hey, none of that. They'll just be like, that's Tamika Scott daughter. They'll be like, oh yeah. And they just walk off. I'll be like, hey, I got a name.
Right.
Like that used to be kind of weird. Or people at school would come up to me and be like, why you ain't tell me your mom was famous? I'm like, I'm not just walking around telling her, hey, I got a famous mom. Yeah. Like, that ain't what you do. Like, so I've had like weird moments, like when I was in school and stuff like that.
Yeah. So did that actually kind of, I guess, hinder you in certain situations? Because you know how it is, like when you kind of sometimes get preferential treatment, or sometimes people just always shading you, like they're like, she thinks she all that, you know.
I mean, if people did think like that, they ain't tell me. Okay. I was popular behind it.
Yeah.
But I mean, not really.
Okay. Kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
One thing that I found out about you, I just want to know if it's true. Is she really a runner and a track star, or she was a runner and track star? I'm talking about you, though.
Me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I used to run fast, but I used to play softball.
You played softball?
Yeah.
Come on,
I started with baseball. I used to play with the boys, and then I moved over to softball. Yes. We was one of the only. Around the time, all African-American teams going to the Nationals.
Really?
And yes,
wow.
Like it was crazy.
You know, it was funny earlier you was talking about hooping. I'm just thinking you like the jack of all trades. I'm thinking you run the track. I'm thinking you out there playing basketball. I'm thinking you doing everything.
You know, I did play basketball for like a year or two.
Okay.
Like when I was on my off season of softball, I was playing basketball.
Okay. Let me ask you this though. Is the jumper still wet? What we doing?
I got a little shot on me, you know what I mean? A little fun moment. A little something. I can make a three.
I promise.
I wish I could play like them girls in the WNBA. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Oh, man. Definitely shout out to the ladies of the WNBA.
Yeah.
Hey, please pay them what you owe them. You know, I saw they were working out with the All-Star game. They got the shirts on saying, pay us what you owe us. Please pay them.
You know how they do us women. They don't do us right.
You're right. And it sucks like being in, you know, I guess they would say male-dominated industries. Yeah. You know, sometimes, or a lot of times, women don't always get their fair share when it comes to the spotlight, when it comes to a compensation, like it's all kind of stuff. But hey, man, it's 2025, man. It's time for things like that to change. You feel me?
And it is because music right now is females dominating right now.
Oh, yeah.
they turning up.
I need to go ahead and talk about Every Day, because that's your brand new single right now. We talking about all over the place. It's on all platforms. Let's talk about Every Day. What that song mean to you?
Well, I just released my new single, Every Day. It's a turn up song. It's basically talking about how this ain't new to me. This true to me. Yeah. This ain't on me. It's in me. And we do this not sometimes, not 2-3 times out the week. We do this every day. We hustling when you see us, and we hustling when you can't. Like when you don't see what's going on behind the scenes. Because I be trying to tell people, like, just like being an artist is also a business. Thanks. It's not, you don't just be an artist. Like if you really into it like that, it's a whole business. So we do this every day, man.
Hey, she live her life like she hit the lottery. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Hey, the song is, matter of fact, we will be playing it on tonight's show. So I don't want y'all to think nothing different, but the song is going crazy right now. Of course, we got to talk about the biggest of the biggest reality show, because you actually are the winner. Now, let's talk about this show, because that's actually part of like what brings you here. You're actually on a tour right now, right?
Yes, I'm on a tour. Shout out to Jordan Dunn and my boy Johnny Cavell, man. They had a reality show / showcase where it was 25 artists, and they were very good artists. It was some competition in the room, and it went from 25 to 10 to 2.
Wow.
And then it was between me and shout out Louis V. She's another artist that was there that was so hard. And I ended up being the winner. Yeah. And you can actually stream it. It's on YouTube. Okay. I think it's the biggest of the biggest RS. I think that's what it is. Yeah, biggest of the biggest RS. It's really interesting. The reality show is really good too, because you get to see where all of us came from. You get to see the different stories and what all got us into even doing music. And then you get to see our talents on the stage. Yeah. So it all ends up coming together, and then you'll see me on tour because I ended up winning, and now we pushing my record every day. So it's lit. It was a cool opportunity though. It was good.
That's amazing, man. And it's got to be an incredible feeling to actually go through. We're talking about 25 people. Yeah. 25 talented people. That's
crazy.
And you go from 25 to 10 to 2, and then you are the one. Like, that's got to be an overwhelming feeling, to be able to win. Is that like your first competition-esque thing that you won?
Yeah, I've never done nothing like this. Okay. Not the reality show / showcase thing. I've never done it. And to win it, it's for the first time. It's like, that's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
So you on tour right now. Let's talk about some of these cities that you popping out at, and some of your favorite cities that you just can't wait. I know you said you couldn't wait to pop up in Memphis.
I couldn't wait to come to Memphis, man. I couldn't. I've always heard about it. I've never been able to come here. Okay. R.I.P. Dolph. I know a lot of Memphis because of PRE. Yeah. So that I really wanted to come and see where he grew up, and like, I don't know, just kind of see the vibes, because I feel like Memphis appreciates good music.
Facts.
Because it be hard to blow up in your own city. Like, and that's what people don't know is my numbers and streams be from everywhere else. I be like, Atlanta, what are we doing? Wow. But certain places you go just appreciates music a little bit more than other places. Okay. So I was looking forward to this one. Nashville was lit. I love Nashville. Yeah. I can't wait for Macon. Macon be pretty lit too, and Atlanta, because that's my hometown. So I know a lot of people that love me gonna pull up and support. Absolutely. So I'm excited for that one. No and there's a few other ones I'm missing too. But we everywhere. we everywhere right now.
Hey, like I say, man, they going all across this country, state to state with it on this biggest of the biggest reality show tour. Is going crazy. But of course, they can stay tuned for your social media for all the tour dates and all that. We'll get into that a little later in the show. But of course, we got to go ahead and talk about something that you just mentioned. You mentioned it's hard to come up in your own city.
It is.
I agree with that. But it kind of confuses me. I'm going to tell you why. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, primarily from Memphis, they all want to get up, pack up, and move to Atlanta so they can get their big break. And I'm like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like, I'm going to say probably 1/4 of Atlanta is probably Memphis people. But
wow. No, I didn't know that.
I'm exaggerating. But, like, to hear you say that, someone who's actually in Atlanta, from Atlanta, to say that it's hard to come up in the city, and it's like, man, I see a boatload of people trying to move to your city to That's come crazy. Up. But to hear you say that, like, that blows my mind. Elaborate on it if you can.
And you know what? For me too, I mean, I've heard this with other artists as well, as far as harder to blow up in their own city. But for me, I'm a lyricist. Okay. And other places, I feel like, appreciate lyricists more. Atlanta, we known for the trap beats. Yeah. And, the 1, 2, ooh, ooh. Yeah. the beats just be so hard. But I realize being a lyricist in this game right now is just a little different. So I do feel like that's a part of the reason why it's harder for me to blow up in my own city.
Yeah. And I kind of feel that. I can remember there was another reality show. It was actually Jermaine Dupri. I can't remember the title of it. The Rap Game. There you go.
I used to watch that.
We interviewed, what's my man's name on that show? He's from Atlanta, one with the glasses. Roscoe. There you go.
There you go. I see him. He turned it up in the city too.
He going crazy.
Yeah, he turned it up.
He going crazy. But like to see that and see things like that, like outside looking in, it looked like, man, Atlanta going crazy. Atlanta is constantly popping out with Atlanta artists. Like that's how it looks to us. But to hear you say that, it's like, oh, really?
Man. The grass be looking green on the other side.
Wow. So, hey, all the Memphis artists that's trying to move to the A, just know that it's hard everywhere you go.
It is.
Yeah. So, of course, let's go ahead and switch it up just a little bit, man. Of course, we've talked about the reality show. Matter of fact, I think it's actually time for us to play your single, man.
Okay,
I'm tripping. I'm finna get into the second half of we did get into the song. So what I need you to do is go ahead, introduce your single, brand new single, Every Day to the Brink Radio world.
All right, well, what's good? It's your girl, Young Niyah, and it's my brand new single right here called Every Day. Let's go.
You are listening to Brink Radio.
And of course, we back. We're talking about Brink Radio right here on 96.3 FM. I'm your host, Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums. You just heard Every Day by my girl, Young Niyah, coming straight out of that A-Town. Shouty. Hey, shout out to everybody out there in Atlanta, man.
Yeah.
Like I say, I did my time out there in the A-Town doing my thing, man. Shout out to everybody with Comcast Channel 29 Atlanta. Y'all showed me so much love when BrinkTV was on that stage. And, that's what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? The BrinkTV radio, Brink Radio. Hey, I'm a dinosaur. I'm a legend out here. But
don't play with
we
them.
got to go ahead and get into your everyday life, because one thing that I noticed about you, like, you just popping with so much personality. Like, is music the only thing that you want to do? Because to me, I kind of see some acting coming from you. Like,
ooh, yes.
What we doing?
Acting is my second love.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've had my fair share of acting. I was supposed to be in some big shows that came out. I was runner up.
Wow.
But I was so happy to even get to the end because I didn't realize they auditioned thousands of people. Okay. And to even be the top 5, top 2 is crazy.
Could we talk about
acting
it?
Acting. Yeah, I mean, I could probably say it now because what's that show? I think Rap Shit. I was supposed to be one of the girls on there.
That was HBO, right?
Yeah, it was between me and the other girl. I forgot her name. Not Chameleon though. Shout out Chameleon. That's my girl too.
Yeah.
But I was supposed to be one of them. So that was cool because I got to talk to Issa Rae and all the casting producers and the writers, and it was a good, fun experience.
Hey, that's love, man. We talking about ending up in the top 5. That's major.
I never even told that. I never even said that.
It's thousands of people auditioning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I say, to make it in the top of anything, that's still a major thing. So I want to see you pop out with some movies though, or something.
Yeah,
like I can see that on you, because like I say, you got that face, you got the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like I think you could do that.
Yeah, that's coming. That's coming. Absolutely. Like.
Okay.
We in there.
All right, coming soon, 99. So let's talk about, like, obviously, you in town for a show at Acapella.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your performance regimen, like your performance game. Like, what is it like? Like, if you could compare your style on stage, your stage presence, all of the above, to anybody that's out there, past or present, like, who would you be?
Who would I be on stage presence? Ooh, that's hard because, and the only reason I say that's hard because I turn up.
That's what I'm thinking.
I turn up.
That's what I'm thinking, yep.
And I spit bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm having a good time. So I'm like, I don't even, like, who else used to spit like that and turn up on stage and dance and...
Yeah.
I don't know. Who?
Okay.
Should she be turning up too? Okay, that's lit. But I don't... We a little different, though. Her music a little different, yeah.
Okay.
But... I don't know who I could compare myself to. That's a good question. I never thought about that.
Okay, well, hey, y'all make sure y'all pull up to some of these tour dates and you can find out for yourself. Now, one thing that we do have to talk about, though, you actually dropped the EP back in 2023 called Switch It Up. We got to talk about that.
I did. Oh my gosh, that was my first ever EP. Okay. I co-produced half of it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Some awesome dope records. I did some with shout out to Aaron Devon. He produced half of the album too. My friend Haley House, and man, I feel like that was my little baby. Like, because I worked so hard on it. I wrote all of the records.
Yeah.
And it was just like it was a good time, and I was able, and I named it Switch It Up because no song sounded the same. Facts. And I wanted to kind of like play with emotions because I had a heartbreak song on there. I had a man, we just gonna turn up, get high song on there. I got one of my songs is called Switch It Up. And what's so dope about it is what we did was with the beat, because this is the one I co-produced, we changed the octaves every like 2 bars.
Wow.
And I've never seen it done by a rap artist before. You see it in R&B, but you don't see it in rap artists. And every time that changed, I had to switch the flow and the octave like every 2 bars. But as I'm doing it, I'm writing about my life.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, was it everyone switching up? It ain't on a trip. People will be talking about me. They doubt me. They say I act different. And it's like, I'm just talking about my life because I was losing friends. They said I'm acting different because I started pursuing my career. And I'm like, I ain't got time to be chilling with y'all talking about nothing. I'm trying to be somebody.
Yeah.
So they was like, you Hollywood now? And I was just writing it in a song and then on the Drake flow with it. Man, that's probably my favorite song off that whole EP.
I mean, it's lit. Like I said,
that's crazy.
EP is available right now, all streaming platforms. Yeah. Now, one of the songs that I want to talk about real quick actually features a Memphis artist. We talking about the homie Kenny Muney.
Shout out Kenny Muney, man.
Song is called Living Lovely. Let's talk about that.
Yes, Living Lovely. Now that is one of the records where you could be chilling with your girls or your homeboys, and it's just talking about how we just be living lovely. Like everything is peaceful. We just vibing. We just riding, gassing. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, whatever you be doing, it just be like in that chill but like turned up state. It's like in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like chill but turned up at the same time. And Kenny Muney snapped on that.
Oh yeah, facts.
That boy went crazy on that song.
All right, so definitely shout out to my guy Kenny Muney.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get into because a while ago I interviewed Clayton English. He actually is one of the guys on 85 South Show.
Okay.
And one thing that I asked him about was what is dating like in Atlanta?
Dating?
Yeah, dating in Atlanta. And I also asked him to give dating advice for people who trying to date in Atlanta. I'm gonna ask you the same question. Ooh. What is dating like in Atlanta?
See, y'all, I stay to myself.
Okay.
I'm not one of those. I'm not outside.
Okay.
Auntie not outside tonight. Cause I was about to say, I'm a get to the bag, girl. So I can't even speak on the love life in Atlanta because I'm too busy to even think twice.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. All I can say is be careful, man. Use your heart right. Like, be careful, use your heart right, because nowadays you don't know nobody's intentions no more.
I promise, man. And then there's so many scammers. And when I was living in Atlanta, I didn't date at all. Like, I didn't.
You was scared?
Man, I was too scared. I was afraid because I didn't know if a girl was like trying to get in my pockets, or I didn't know if she had what I had, the same type of equipment I got. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, hey, it's scary in Atlanta. So that's why I say, like, I just kept to myself. I was on that bag in Atlanta. That's all I was on.
I about to say, yeah, right now that's where my head is, so I don't even know what it's like.
Facts. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about, like, as far as studio flow. Like, how do you attack a song, you know, when it comes to hitting the studio? Because, you know, you got some people, man, they got to get on their level. They might want to have them a little pull-up session. They want to roll them up some.
That's so funny.
Or do you come in there already ready? Like, it's already lit. Like, I'm ready. Like, let's drop. I don't need to hear nothing. I don't need the vibe to the beat. Let's go.
That's the thing. I can't do that. Like, people be like, do you smoke or do you do that before? No, I'm sober. Like, the way I be like, have you heard any of my records? I ain't got time to be out of breath.
Yeah,
like I rap fast and stuff like that, but I don't really need I don't even need a vibe. It's like when I hear a beat, that's it. When I hear a song or a beat I like, that's it. It's like immediate either scratch vocals or immediate pen.
Yeah.
And that's all she wrote. Like literally. Because I wrote songs in hours. I wrote songs in 2 days. I wrote songs and sat on them and thought about them. Like, okay, I got to really put my all in. You know what I'm saying? So it's all different for me because I'm really versatile in my stuff too.
Yeah. All right, so I got to ask you, what was the very first album that you ever purchased? Like, ever?
Ooh, that's a good question. Because I used to like, I don't know the first one because I was mad young. Because Because I remember when I was young, we was popping them. We was turning up to, because I used to be in Riverdale. Shout out Riverdale. That's when I started playing baseball, because that's when T.I. was popping.
Facts.
Big stuff popping. T.I. versus Tip was out.
Man.
Jeezy was doing his thing.
Yes.
I'm always, my favorite is Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
Her, Eminem. I used to be bumping all of them.
Facts.
So I don't even know who was first.
Ain't it dope to like come from an era where you actually could purchase albums? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they just on the streaming. Like if I were to ask anybody else that question, they'd be like, "Big bro, what you mean? What you talking about albums? Like what are we talking about?"
Yeah, times have changed.
Yeah, it's definitely love, man. So of course we did play the single, man. I need you to go ahead and let the people know all of your social media, that way they can stay tapped in with you on a daily basis. What it is.
Yeah, so all my social media handles from Instagram, TikTok, all of those are official Young Niyah. Spell it right, YOUNG Niyah. And you can find me on all the streaming services at Young Niyah.
Absolutely. And that Niyah, that's Niyah. There you go.
Yes.
There you
Niyah.
go. We got to spell it out for the people who listen on the radio. They like, huh? They what? They what? Okay, bet. All right, so last thing I got for you, let's say there's a aspiring artist, they listening to this interview right now, or they watching it on YouTube, they think about giving up. Like, what advice would you have for them?
I would definitely say keep going. One thing I learned in this life is keep living. Live as long as you can, because you do not know what's around the corner. And it be the moments where you fed up and you at the point where like, I don't want to do this no more. The blessing be right around the corner. So I would say stay true to yourself, stay true to yourself and keep grinding and keep going, because you just never know where it can take you, and you don't know who you could bless in the process.
Believe that. I need you to finish this sentence for me real quick. In 5 years, Young Niyah will be.
In 5 years, Young Niyah will have a handful of #1 records. She will be touring all across the world, and she will be in a city near you.
I promise, man. Hey, coming soon, 99. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with my girl, Young Niyah. She's doing big things. Brand new single every day is available right now. All streaming platforms. Like I say, man, she be living like she hit the lottery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what we doing. But I got to say thank you for being a guest on the show. It really means a lot. Having me. Like I say, I'm in the presence of royalty right now. I don't know how to behave. I don't know how to act, but I'm keeping my composure. This is what we do. But make sure, like I say, tap in with Switch It Up. The EP is available right now. Y'all make sure y'all check out the song Switch It Up. It's on there, as well as check out Living Lovely featuring Kenny
Money.
PRE's own. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. So I remember what happening. But like I said, thanks again for being on the show. With that being said, now back to Brink Radio. Don't move.